You're sitting in your living room with your wife and your small child, and all of a sudden the phone rings. You go to answer the phone to only hear those dreaded words. Sir, I'm sorry, your daughter has been in a car accident. Would you please come to the hospital? So your wife and you rush to the hospital, only to find that your daughter has died before you get there. Now, on top of all that, you find out that she was hit by a drunk driver. Alcohol is the major contributing factor for unintentional injuries, leading cause of death in our youth, and over 100,000 deaths annually due to alcohol. Now I'm going to talk to you today about the problems, the solutions, and the results. First of all, we want to talk about the problems. Now in 1996, alcohol is the primary drug of abuse by clients. It shows 43% is because of alcohol. 18% is heroin and 15% cocaine. But if you'll notice in the green area, 43% is due to alcohol. The articles in the American Journal of Public Health publication in 2006, Mr. H. Welcher quotes, "Alcohol is the third leading actual cause of death in the United States. Third leading cause. The National Highway of Traffic Safety Administration claims that 37% back in 2007 that accidents were caused by alcohol. Today, there's over 50% fatalities from alcohol. Next, the Drug and Alcohol Review 2010, Mr. Frederick M. Worth quotes, "Suicidal death due to alcohol has been reported to be 2 to 15%, but others now say it is up to 24%. That means suicides are caused by alcohol. Number 3 is alcohol poisoning. That's whenever you have too much alcohol in your blood, and it causes very much illness and also death. Next, interpersonal difficulties dealing with your family, your friends, and your coworkers. Now, because of the alcohol abuse, there may be violence, marital conflict, and economic insecurity from loss of jobs. There's also legal problems. In 1998, this chart shows the people that were driving while intoxicated is the leading reason for arrest. 37% were driving while intoxicated. 22% violated the liquor law. 21% was arrested because of disorderly conduct. 19% public drunkenness, and 1% vulgarity. These are all caused from alcohol abuse. Also, physical harm. When a person's intoxicated, a lot of times they don't know what they're doing. They become angry. They start fighting everybody that's around for no reason even. Next is the cost to the United States. The economic costs of substance abuse are high. In 1995, alcohol abuse, $166 billion for alcohol abuse is spent every year. Alcohol affects the health and well-being of people all ages. In the Journal of Alcohol and Drug Education in 2009, Jeremy Blowers quotes, "Binge drinkers experienced a myriad of personal risk and negative behaviors, creating problems for other students. Fighting, property destruction, and interrupting others' sleep were not uncommon, especially in institutions with the most pronounced binge drinking rates." This is talking about college-age students, which is, as you can see on this chart, the highest age bracket. Now, another article in Alcohol and Drug Education, 2006, Mr. P.L. Doolin quotes, "A recent report indicated that on average, a total of 4 college students die. 1,370 are injured and 192 are sexually assaulted every day in the U.S. as a direct result of heavy alcohol use." Next, we're going to talk about our youth. Ages are from the grades 8 through 12. Very sad here. In the 12th grade, 41% have drank in the last month. In the 10th grade, 29%. In the 8th grade, 14% have drank in the past month. These statistics were shown in 2010. Also, it shows that there's 27% have been drunk of 12th graders, 23% 12th graders binge drinking, and 3% drink daily. Also, I'm going to just skip down to the 8th graders. 14% drank in the last month. 5% have been drunk. This is 8th graders. 7% they participate in binge drinking. And 1% drinks daily. 8th graders. There's also health risks that are involved, including anemia, cardiovascular disease, high blood pressure, and cirrhosis of the liver, only to name a few. There are several. Now, the solutions we want to talk about is we want to enforce regulations. There are already policies set in motion, but sometimes they get lax. We want them to be enforcing these regulations. In the federal level, the agency is called Alcohol and Tobacco Tax and Trade Bureau. They regulate the trade, the manufacture, and alcohol consumption. In the state level, it's called Alcohol Beverage Control. They license the people that sell alcohol, and they also levy 2 major types of taxes. On the local level, communities influence our local government. Communities support prevention coalitions. Also, alcohol prevention begins in elementary school. Very important. Results of alcohol policies enforced: fewer alcohol outlets, there's less crime, less violence, less homicide. Prohibiting alcohol consumption in public places, driving fatalities and injuries will decrease, and people will be happier and healthier in a peaceful environment. My conclusion: communities across country take positive steps to combat alcohol abuse. Prevention, intervention, and treatment activities are ongoing. The U.S. federal government should enforce more stringent policies for alcohol sales and illegal use, and alcohol and drug-free parties are common and changing the picture.